So you said you touched her and she didn't, where did you touch her?
More so like the waist.
All right. And you didn't have her permission to do that?
No.
Okay. And you did that intentionally?
No.
You didn't touch her intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
He's asking if you touched her intentionally, like it wasn't an accident, like you touched her.
Like it wasn't an accident.
Like you touched her.
Like on purpose.
Like yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I'll ask the question again. Did you intentionally touch her when you said you touched her on the waist?
Okay. Yes.
You did? Okay. And that was without her consent, as we've established.
Correct.
Right. And what is her relationship to you?
Right now? Or nothing?
It's probably not good right now, but what was it at the time?
I'll say dating. Yeah.
I'll say dating.
Yeah, because we wasn't.
What was your relationship with her?
We wasn't boyfriend girlfriend, so I'll say dating. We were intimate. I don't know.
Okay, that works. All right, sir. If I accept your plea, I do have to advise you that if you commit misconduct between the time of my acceptance of your plea and your time of sentencing, that the court would no longer be bound by any sentence agreement or evaluation of your case. You understand that?
Yes.
And also you would not be permitted to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And have the court complied with the court ruling, would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Judge.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to this charge. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be November 12th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond in this matter with its conditions will be Thank you, sir. You can stop by probation on your way out the hallway. They'll be on your left.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Court does call the case People versus Samira. Is it Takora?
Alexander on behalf of the people. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pay on behalf of Ms. Takora, who I do not know or if she's present, Your Honor. I have had, oh, perfect, she's here. We talked on the phone. Ms. Takora, I apologize. Please state your name for the record. Samira Takora.
Thank you.
Every all rise is a reminder that respect here isn't optional. It's survival. You stand not just for the judge, but for the system itself. Whether you believe in it or not, you obey it.
People are unable to. Motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the People versus Nicholas Stimmel.
That's false to people. And good morning, Your Honor. For the record.
Yep.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Rita Young, appearing on behalf of Mr. Nicholas Stimmel, who is present standing to my right. Sir, would you state your name for the judge?
Nicholas Stimmel.
Thank you. I thought since you hadn't been here in so long, Michelle, you just forgot where to stand.
Kind of.
It is good seeing you.
Likewise, Your Honor.
All right. I have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant will be pleading no contest to the charge of assault and/or assault and battery, the 93-day offense. On his successful plea to that's pleading as charged, there is an agreement as to sentencing that a prosecutor's deferred sentence with probation would be the sentencing case.
That is completely correct recitation of our agreement. And Your Honor, it's my understanding that if successfully complete probation, the case will be dismissed. That's right.
As part of the prosecutor's deferred. That's correct. All right. May I have him sworn?
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give, the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
Lower your hand and state your name.
Nicholas Stimmel.
Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead no contest to the charge of assault and or assault and battery. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days of jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you understand what a no contest plea is?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Two things about it I have to make sure that you understand it. First of all, means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest this charge. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
The second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court will treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Still, basis for the no contest plea?
Civil liability,
All
possible.
right. Still wish to plead no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
No contest.
Now, you understand that by pleading no contest, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Please look at paragraph 5 on that form. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty or pleading no contest, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, Your Honor.
of your own free will.
Yes, Your Honor.
And well, I won't ask the last question. The court has been provided Pittsfield Township Department of Public Safety report for their case number 24-16014. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
None from the defense, Your Honor.
Based upon a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of this offense. Sir, after I accept your plea in between the time of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, you would any sentence evaluation or recommendation to the court would no longer be bound by. You understand that?
I understand that, Your Honor.
And you also understand that you would not at that time also be allowed to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
None, Your Honor. And it sounds like the court's not amenable to immediate sentencing.
I wasn't asked, but
Oh, okay.
by being asked, no. All right.
Yes, sir.
You just don't want to come back here, do you? You're just trying to make it like a one-stop. I couldn't do that in any event because of the nature of the charge, and it's a victim's rights case, so I'd have to have him evaluated on that. But have I complied with the court rule?
You have, Your Honor, as usual.
Yeah, right. Court will accept the defendant's plea of no contest to this charge. Defendant is referred to probation
Thank you, Your Honor.
for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be November 12th, 2025, 9 a.m. or
Judge.
invite indicates. That's why we don't let her come back. Go ahead. What?
I'm so sorry. I have a jury trial scheduled to start in Wayne County on November 10th. And it's a CSC case, so it's going to run through the 12th, I'm sure. So I'd ask for a different sentencing date, please.
You know, I almost want to say no.
Can I zoom in for sentencing then?
No.
Okay.
No. We're going to make you come here.
Very well.
Can we? The 10th?
10th is when the jury trial starts. December 10th, you said? Oh, that's great. Perfect.
Sure.
Yes, Your Honor. Perfect.
Sentencing will be December. Actually, the 12th was perfect too, but you just messed that up. December 10th, 2025, 9 a.m. or as your invite indicates. Bond with its conditions will continue. Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Your
so
Honor.
very much, Your Honor. Good to see you.
Take care. Court calls the case of the people versus James Baltes.
Ellen Zen on behalf of the people. Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Baltas. State your name for the record, sir.
James Lee Baltus.
Thank you.
At this time, you are unable to proceed. Move to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That is without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Court does call the case. People versus Jason Eckel.
Right, Your Honor. The people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Goldman, PA 1222, appearing on behalf of alongside defendant Jason Michael Eckel, president of the courtroom this morning. Mr. Eckel, would you please say your full name for the record?
Jason Michael Eckel.
The plea form that the court has in front of it is that the defendant is going to plead to an added count 2 of operating while visibly impaired second offense. The 1-year offense. Upon the successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. Defendant is also agreeing to enter and participate in sobriety court. Is there a particular sobriety court that he's going to be entering, or?
I'm not sure that he's been screened yet, Your Honor. Counsel and I had the chance to discuss this morning, and he let me know his client's interest in sobriety court. And given some of the facts and background here, I think that's a really good option.
Got it.
So I don't know that he's been screened.
Screened as okay, but he does agree to do that. Is that correct, counsel?
Yes.
Sometimes the smallest phrase changes everything. No further questions. It sounds polite, but it's a trap door. It means the story's done, the damage is done, and now everyone waits for gravity to do the rest.
Yeah, and he is a resident of Ypsilanti, and so
You're not, right?
I'm not, no, Your Honor.
I could tell by the way you said Ypsilanti, but go ahead.
So we are open to a sobriety court that has room for admission. I do believe that he would qualify as a resident of Washtenaw County. And otherwise, we anticipate it to be a successful screening for admission.
Okay. And I mean, 14A has a.
I think that would be a good place to start is 14A.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the court's full understanding of the agreement. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Accurate, Your Honor.
All right. May I have him sworn?
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Lower your hand and say your name.
Jason Eckel.
Say that again.
Jason Eckel.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of operating while visibly impaired second offense. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 5 days to 1 year in jail, up to $1,000 fine plus court costs. The court could order community service or any rehabilitative services the court deems necessary. The court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand all of that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And understanding that, you still wish to plead guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you?
Guilty.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Correct.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty of those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
Besides my wife, no.
All right. You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes.
All right. On September 4th, 2024, at the location of 3900 Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, remember the questions we went through?
Yes. Yes.
Prior to operating that motor vehicle, did you consume intoxicating liquor?
Yes.
What'd you have and how much?
Mike's Hard Lemonade, about 3/4 of a tall boy.
Okay. Were you stopped by the police or was there an accident?
Your Honor, there was a welfare check was conducted. Officers responded by way of a dispatch for welfare. Mr. Eckel came into contact with officers in the parking lot of a Lowe's retailer in light of the welfare check response.
Got it. Okay.
No accident involved, Your Honor.
Okay. And ultimately, were you arrested?
Yes.
And were you taken to the hospital for a blood draw?
It's an intoxilizer case, Your Honor.
All right. And were the results of that intoxilizer 0.09 and 0.10?
Yes.
Do you have any reason to dispute those results? All right. Taking everything into consideration on that date and at that time, do you believe that your ability to operate that motor vehicle was visibly impaired due to your consumption of alcohol?
Yes.
All right. And had you previously been convicted of operating while intoxicated on or about December 6, 2021 in the 14A3 District Court?
Yes.
All right. Sir, if I accept your plea, between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of your sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to any sentence evaluation or recommendation. The court would no longer be bound by that. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You also understand that you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
None, Your Honor.
All right. And has the court complied with the court rule? And would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
The people are satisfied.
So satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Defendant is referred to Von Swartz for an alcohol screening and assessment and the victim's impact panel. Sentencing in this matter will be here on I'll set it for November 12th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue with its conditions. What I'm going to suggest to you, counsel, is to go down to probation at this point in time, indicate his interest in sobriety court, and see. There are 2 probation officers working down there at this point, my probation, as well as the sobriety court probation person. So let them know that and let them direct you as to how he should proceed.
Will do, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Eric Buckner.
When justice moves slowly, it's not mercy, it's exhaustion. Systems stall, people fade, memories blur. But for those waiting on the outcome, every delay feels like punishment without a sentence.
Alexander, we have 2 people.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate, with on behalf of Mr. Buckner, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Eric Buckner, how you doing today, sir?
Thank you. I have a plea form indicates the defendant is going to plead to domestic violence second offense, the 1-year offense as charged, and that upon his plea, the prosecutor will recommend defendant's pending domestic violence case in the 14A2 District Court will be dismissed with a nod.
That is the complete understanding of that agreement, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay. All right, very good. May I have him sworn?
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Lower your hand, state your name.
Eric Buckner.
Sir, it is this court's understanding. Excuse me one moment. This is court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of domestic violence second offense. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration or $1,000 fine plus court cost. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And understanding that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No, sir.
Look at paragraph 5. It's on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
Of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
On the date of May 2nd, 2025, at the location of 3000 Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, what did you do to Tamika King that makes you think that you're guilty?
We ended up getting into a physical altercation.
So, okay, so you were in an argument,
yeah.
and what did you do? with reference to that physical altercation?
It got physical.
Pardon?
Me and her, it got physical.
Okay. What did you do?
Oh, I put my hands on her. That's basically what you're saying, sir.
Okay. And you didn't have her permission to do that?
No, sir.
All right. And you weren't acting in self-defense at the time?
No.
All right. And you did that intentionally, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And who is she to you?
My ex-wife.
At the time, was it your ex-wife?
No.
Okay, at the time it was your spouse.
Yes.
All right. Had you previously been convicted of the same type of an offense on or about, I don't have it here.
Your Honor, I have the date on the offense numbers of 6/18/2013. The previous conviction.
6/18/2013.
Correct.
All right. Had you previously been convicted of domestic violence on that date?
Yes.
All right. Sir, if I accept your plea, between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of your sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to any sentence recommendation or evaluation. The court would not be bound by that. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that you could not withdraw your plea?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
And has the court complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to this charge. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be
November 10th. Oh, no, November 17th, sorry.
November 17th, 2025, 1 p.m. What I was going to indicate, I don't know if on that other DV case, I think we got the wrong date.
We corrected it.
You corrected it.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. Bond will continue with its conditions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case, People versus Christopher Banks.
Ash Feltus for people.
Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Banks, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Christopher Banks.
Thank you.
There we are 6 mornings for final settlement. This time people are unable to proceed.
Motion to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That is without prejudice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
They're here.
There you go.
Okay.
Both are.
Court does call the case of the People versus Uris Hernandez.
This isn't just about law. It's about power. Who holds it, who hides behind it, and who's crushed beneath it. Every sentence spoken here has weight, measured not in words, but in consequences.
We have an interpreter. May I have the interpreter sworn?
Raise your hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will interpret accurately, completely, and impartially using the best skill and judgment to translate from English into Spanish and from Spanish into English in the matter now before the court, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Thank you, sir. Good morning. Go ahead, Counsel.
Ash Feltus for the people.
Fiscalía.
An Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Hernandez, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, Mr. Hernandez.
Luis Hernandez.
At this time, the people are unable to proceed.
Fiscalía, ¿me puede proceder?
Motion to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That's without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Interpreter. Court does call the case, People versus David Wagner.
Ash Feltus for the people.
An Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Wagner, who is approaching. Please state your name for the record, sir.
David Charles Wagner Jr. Thank you.
There are some people are unable to proceed.
Motion to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That is without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You do the same, sir. Court calls case of the people versus the Darien, is it Staffney Town
Ashley Feltus for the people.
or Staffney Town? Sorry.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Staffney Towns. State your name for the record.
Padarian, Townsville. I really don't go by Staffney. I got two last names, but I really only go by Townsville.
But you got two names.
I don't know why my mom did that.
You don't know what?
Why my mom did that.
But you don't like it, so you just keep one?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just keep one. Yeah.
Is it the first one or the last one?
The last one, Townsville. Padarian Townsville is what I go by. With Staffney Townsville.
What's your mom say about that?
My mom's last name is Townsville. My dad's last name is Staffney. So she just gave me both.
What was your dad say, but you don't want to carry his name?
No.
Oh, well, never mind. My bad for asking. All right. Okay. I get it. All right. What are we doing on his case?
Unable to proceed, Your Honor.
All right.
Move to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed.
All right, thank you.
That's without prejudice. You take care of whatever your name is. All right. Court calls the case, people versus Giselle Safer.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Seyfried. State your name.
Giselle Seifert.
We're here today for a final settlement. This time people are unable to proceed.
Move to dismiss.
I've never said your last name. Sorry about that.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That is without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Court does call the case of the people versus Lucille Slater.
Ashley Feltus for the people. God, that's what I told you. God, thanks.
Every trial has a ghost, someone missing, unmentioned, but present in every word. Sometimes it's the victim. Sometimes it's guilt itself. Either way, you can feel it lingering long after the cameras stop rolling.
Apologize about that, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with on behalf of Ms. Slater. Please state your name for the court, ma'am.
Lucille Slater.
All right, I have before me a plea form indicates that the defendant will be pleading no contest to the charge of disorderly person jostling the 90-day offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count one would be dismissed. There is a sentence agreement between the parties of a prosecutor's deferred sentence. That's the court's full understanding.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And that is our full understanding of the agreement as well, Your Honor.
May I have her sworn?
You raise your hand.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead and state your name again.
Lucille Slater.
All right, ma'am, it's this court's understanding that you're going to plead no contest to the charge of disorderly person jostling. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand what a no contest plea is?
Yes.
All right. Two things about a no contest plea I have to make sure that you understand. The first thing is that it means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest this charge. You understand
Yes.
that? Second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court will treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Basis for the no contest plea.
Potential civil liability, Your Honor.
All right. And ma'am, to that charge, how do you plead?
No contest.
Now you understand that by pleading no contest, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading no contest, you're waiving or giving up those rights as well as all the rights contained on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
And doing it of your own free will?
Yes.
All right. Court has been provided and has reviewed Saline Police Department report for their case number 25-1760. Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ma'am, based upon a review of that report, the court does find that there is a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt to the time that I accept your plea and the time of sentencing in this matter, that you would then not be entitled to any sentence evaluation or recommendation. The court would not be bound by that. You understand that?
Yes.
And you would not be permitted to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Are the people or is counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. And has the court complied with the court ruling? Would it be accepted?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of no contest to this charge. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be
November 12th at 9 a.m.
November 12th, 2025, 9 a.m. as your invite indicates. Bond with its conditions will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case, People versus Anthony Williams.
And then on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pickwick, and on behalf of Mr. Williams, who stands to my right, please state your name for the record, sir.
Anthony Williams.
Your Honor, I believe we're going to be looking for an adjournment to December. We're working on a resolution, but through my own law, I need to run some things by my supervisor before offering a potential resolution. So I'll be asking for an adjournment out to that date.
The objection to that?
No, Your Honor, and I have discussed that and the reasons for that with Mr. Williams, and we are in agreement of the adjournment to the December date.
I will adjourn jury final settlement conference to December 5th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Jury selection, if necessary, will be December 8th, 2025 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person. All right. Thank you, sir. Bond continues. Court calls case People versus Shanice Greer.
Pastor Phillips for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Bruce on behalf of Shanice Greer. I'm standing in for the attorney of record, Robert Kilwell.
All right. Good morning. Your name?
Shanice Greer.
All right. Oh, okay.
Your Honor, we are unable to proceed.
I would move to dismiss.
All right. And ma'am, you have no objection to Mr. Durka stepping in for your.
Oh, no objection at all.
All right.
It's very kind and considerate of you, Your Honor. Kilwell did say that you are very kind and considerate.
Is that what? I've got a whole week without hearing that. People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Let's call the case People versus Issa Awad.
Pastor Phillips for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deputy Bledsoe Ford on behalf of Issa Awad. Oh, sorry.
All right. Okay, and your name, sir?
Issa Awad.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this time people are unable to proceed.
Thank you. We ask that the matter be dismissed.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. Thank you.
Thank you. He wants me to ask you about getting the dog back.
About what?
Is he free to sue getting the dog back?
It's my daughter's birthday this month. She been asking about it like ever since that happened.
I think the dog is in the custody of the Humane Society, so he's gonna have to sort that
I
out.
think what I'm asking for is that there would be no order preventing him from getting the dog back since the case.
I'm not gonna order that. The case has been dismissed, but you're gonna likely have to deal with the Humane Society regarding that.
Can I ask what's in the bond conditions?
What was in his bond conditions?
When lawyers start repeating themselves, it's not forgetfulness, it's strategy. Repetition turns arguments into belief, because in court, saying something enough times can make even a lie start to sound like truth.
Are you saying regarding animals or just
Contact with the dog or ability to regain custody?
his only bond condition that looks like it deals with animals? They couldn't go to the area of the Blue Pearl, and that he was not allowed to possess any animals, but
Right.
those would disappear because
All right, and how do we get a copy of the dismissal?
they can get that up front. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court does call the case People versus Alexis Brown.
Ashley Phelps with people.
Miss Lonnie said that this time. Do you know her? I see. But you didn't indicate the phone.
Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Brown. I think what the court is discussing is Ms. Brown at her last hearing said she did not want the public defender's assistance. However, since then she has changed her mind.
And I did not, I don't think, order that you were off the case, so you were still on it regardless. So
Great. Well,
I understood what she said to me, but I
here.
did not order.
State your name. Alexis Brown.
All right.
At this time, people aren't able to proceed.
Move to dismiss. I did a lot of heavy lifting.
What'd you say?
I did a lot of heavy lifting on this one.
Yeah, okay. People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That is without prejudice. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Court calls the case People versus Keyshawn Jorgensen.
Ashley Phelps for the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Jorgensen.
Two cases, no, one case.
Your Honor, Mr. Jorgensen is represented by Ms. Stefan, so I am appearing for this hearing only. I guess at his last pretrial when this was set, Ms. Stefan knew she was going to be out of town.
Yes.
And asked the PD to step in. So I'm here. However, Mr. Jorgensen is not.
Okay. And what I will do is I will issue a bench warrant for his failure to appear. And just so that clearly what is going into the court's mind is he also has a warrant on another 14A1 case. So bench warrant will issue, bond setting amount $25,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. That warrant will issue immediately.
I'm not sure if anything else is ready. We're down to 4.
Anything else ready or?
Shushendi, which I'm sure I mispronounced, but I know which we're talking about.
Okay.
Sorry.
Court does call the case of the People versus Matthew Sydney.
Shafdini.
Shemshadini.
Shemshadini. Our first conversation, we practiced it. I kind of, about 50% of the time, get it right. So sorry. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Shemshadini, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Matthew Shafdini.
All right. Okay.
And Your Honor, Ashley Phelps for the people, if I didn't already say that. Your Honor, in this case, while the named victim is the defendant's sister, She did not appear this morning, but parents of both parties did. But at this time, I can't represent that I could go to trial. So I'm going to say at this time, I'm unable to proceed. There is a very good chance the case may end up being reauthorized, but at this time, I cannot represent that I can proceed.
Motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
This time, people being unable to proceed at this time. This case is dismissed. That's without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, we ready on anything else or?
Ready, Mr. Nalepka.
And Mr. Hop, I think we're ready.
I just have to run back on Mr. Hop and get signatures and stuff, so I need a few minutes on that.
Okay, you're in custody, you mean?
Yeah.
All right,
So I'll go do that now.
okay. Is your client in custody or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll wait, or we can, I don't know how many people we've got back there.
That would
Someone,
be quick.
which one?
Mr. Bernstein's client.
Okay, let's get him out then, and then you can go back. I just didn't want them jammed up back there. I didn't have a lot of folks.
Yes.
What is? That's probably likely going to be a plea, setting of paperwork.
Yes, sir. That's my understanding. We're not just.
Who's on that?
I understand.
Okay.
I'll come together. It does come down. True. Okay. Don't. No, that's not. No. I don't do a lot of things.
Just notice you guys at the table.
That's ours. That's ours.
I'm not gonna take your table, I'm just admiring the table, suggesting we get a table.
Sorry.
I swear. I don't know how it came out, that was gonna steal your table, I'm gonna steal the table. Roll out IKEA, come out the table.
Court does call the case of the people versus Gary Nalepka.
I should call this for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor, Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Nalepka.
Your name, sir?
Gary Nalepka.
Thank you.
Your Honor, was it this morning for final settlement conference and stand before not going to be proceeding to trial.
Move to dismiss, Your Honor.
Case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. Thank you. So I have that one, and then what's the other one?
So the last one is Miss Londi, I believe, Miss Pate Burke.
Miss Pate, what?
I believe Miss Pate Von Burke.
I don't know. I have an idea.
Do we know what we're doing on Burke?
I need to talk to Miss Pate. I have an
Okay.
idea. I think
All
that
right.
might be.
So while Miss Perroney's getting that paperwork signed,
I'll go talk to Miss Pate.
Miss Pate, and then the court's going to stand in recess and
We'll reach out.
they're ready. All right?
Thank you. All right.